When you're planting or repotting a plant, you don't use old dirt when you find it just like that, right? You need to rehydrate it, you need to massage it, you need to break it down, you need to make sure that it can come back to life, mix it with potting soil, and make sure that it's ready to help something else grow, right? Even I, who's not a gardener, know that, right? So that's exactly what I spent a few hours this afternoon doing. It was raining, we had snow this morning, even though it's the middle of April at the time. And I'm like, what else am I gonna do? I can go outside and shop, which I don't want to. I'm gonna think without thinking, and I'm just gonna be with I call them my children, my plants. And some of them, the majority of them are old, and a few are new that I added to the family. And when I moved here about a year ago, and I had a lot of plants that I was not successful in keeping alive. So I had a lot of things that I could have gotten rid of when I moved here. But instead, I had something in my soul said, don't get rid of it. First of all, I'm from the Caribbean. We don't throw things away that are still good. I'll donate it, happily donate it. I don't need to keep it, but I just cannot throw it away. It's just not. Let me know if that's you too, if you are from the Caribbean or from a third world country, another third world country, where you have a healthy appreciation for things because you didn't grow up with a lot, or you realize the value of things, right? So I bought 2 plants, and I bought some potting soil, and I didn't buy anything else. I just came back. I went to Barnes & Noble, looked at a couple books that I'll probably get later from Amazon, and then I came home. And I decided, let me just play. And I did it indoors because it's still not warm enough outside for the plants to be outside, because otherwise they'll freeze like they did last time when we went from winter to spring. Yeah. So I knew better this time. So they're still indoors. Eventually they'll be right behind those blinds right there. But when I find the old dirt, I realized that I was not going to throw it away, that I could reuse it because it worked before, but it needed some work. And when I broke it down, I moved it into a bigger container. I added some fresh, really, really cold water. I mixed it with potting soil, and I broke it down, and I massaged it, and I massaged it, and I massaged it, and I make sure that every piece was rehydrated, that every piece, before I move a new plant or an older plant into a bigger pot, I needed to make sure that the soil was ready, that the soil was gonna do its work, and it was gonna support the growth of the plant that I wanted and be able to provide the nutrients and support that the plant needed. And it got me thinking, that is like when we do the work. And many times it can be the work to have a better, bigger business, more successful. It can be the work to be in a relationship, to be in a healthier relationship, to have better and healthier relationships with your relatives, with your siblings, with your friends, with yourself. And you can put things on the outside, and you can buy things that you think are gonna make you better, probably will make you better and feel better and be a healthier person. But if you don't take care of the inside first, if you don't make sure that you don't make sure that you add some new soil, that you add the right water, that there's some massaging, there's a lot of love. So when I was dealing with these plants, I was so happy. I was not rushing. I was not worried about the mess that I was making. I was good. I'm like, I can clean that later. This is enriching my soul. And I knew that the more I massage, and I wasn't even thinking about my nails. The nails can be retouched and done later. I was in the moment. I didn't even take my rings off. I didn't even take my bracelets or my watch. I was like, I'm having so much fun, and I'm moving back and forth, and I'm going to the garage, and I'm finding the pots, and I'm finding different things that I had, different stands that I had there. And I'm glad that I did that, because I knew that eventually I'll be able to do this full time outside. I know that I am called to be a farmer, a modern farmer, to have space to be able to bring all my plants, all my herbs, and be outside and really enjoy seeing things grow. And I do that with my clients. I do that with the people that I help. I help them grow, and I go deep into their soil, so to speak, and we look at what is dried, what is not working. Maybe you don't have enough drainage in the pot. Maybe people did not take care of you, so you dried out, or maybe they added so much. And I don't know if it's ever happened to me. It's happened to me. When people give you so much, for me as an introvert, I need a lot of time by myself, like a lot. I love people, I can people a lot, but if I people a lot, it means that I have to be by myself a lot. And that's what's happened this week. I went out for a little bit and I'm like, I need to go back in. I need to go back in. And that's exactly what I did. I took care of myself. So I played with the plants and my soul was feeling so much better. I'm like, oh yes, this is exactly what I needed. And the plants were speaking to me as I was speaking to them, and reminded me that we need good soil, we need good treatment, we need people that know what they're doing to get in there, give us the love, break down the lumps, break down the areas that their roots have died, pick out dead leaves and rocks that don't belong there, and just make an environment where you can feel free to grow, have an environment where you can feel just that you can be yourself. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So if this is you and you're like, Kat, I'm ready for this. I want to go, I want to become unstoppable. I want someone that can grow in where she's planted, where he's planted, and be able to do amazing work. And that means you have to look inwards. That means that you have to look at some stuff, some trauma, some experiences that have happened in the past. And you're like, Kat, I have tried talk therapy, I have tried other modalities, and it's either taking a long time, which I've been there as well, or it's not hitting deep enough, and I'm not getting the nourishment, or I'm not getting the help that I need, and I don't have the constant support that it takes for me to deal and look at all the things that I have been through. Let me know if you have been through some things. Let me know if you have struggled. Let me know if people have dropped you several times from the womb even, and continuously, and you have trust issues, and you're feeling like maybe I don't have the tools. I never got the tools. I'm never gonna get them. I'm here to tell you, as someone that was dropped, as someone that was smothered with attention, and sometimes and many times neglected completely, and someone that was asked or pushed to step up really, really early in life, that it's possible to be in an environment where you can feel safe, nurtured, loved, where you can feel those things for yourself, and you're able to communicate safely and beautifully and articulate very well your needs and your desires, and not only express your boundaries, but be able to walk away when those boundaries are not respected or embraced, which is totally okay. So if that's you and you're like, Kat, I need my life to be different. I'm here to tell you, your life can be different. You can be different. You can grow like my plants. You can be planted in the great, amazing soil that you desire. It's available to you. It's available like it was available to me, and your life can look completely different. I can tell you that the person that I was 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, 2 years, like 6 months ago, I continue to evolve because I decided to go inwards. I decided to go and get some help. I decided to look at modalities like hypnosis, sound healing, somatics that go really, really deep and resonate with your nervous system. And I was able to heal, and I was able to change so many things about myself and see what I need. Like, I need alone time, or I need quiet time. I need to be able to be creative and learn. Like, I went to Barnes & Noble for a couple hours. I got a couple books on plants and herbalism and healing with plants. And even though I don't have any issues, there's other people that I work with that have issues. And I know that plants, that's what I call plant medicine, can help. So I was just reading and enjoying it. I love books. Let me know if you love books. I love books so freaking much. And I was surrounded by books, and it was just such an amazing reflecting time for me. And I did not feel guilty for needing and desiring that time. I embraced that. I embrace the fact that I'm always learning 2 or 3 things at a time, and not to do anything just because it nourishes my soul, just because I have multiple interests, because I am a caretaker and I'm a caregiver, and I love seeing people flourish and do really, really well. Like, I am growing my hair back. I cut it a couple months ago, 4 months ago, and now look how cute. I think I'm actually deep conditioning right now. And you can see the growth. I'm so excited. I can pull it back. And something said, I was looking at things that I could do to take care of my scalp, and something said, hibiscus tea. And I'm like, that's very specific. Where did that come from? I have no idea. So when I was not driving anymore, I looked it up, and sure enough, hibiscus tea is great for scalp health and to help you, help your hair grow and to mitigate dandruff, or like it happens here in the East Coast, you have scalp dryness because of all the windows are closed, the weather is so dry, you're always inside where the heat is always on. That happens to me. So I'm like, I know some things, or some things come to me, and that's why I'm so interested in. That's the same thing that happens when I'm helping others. I know where to go. The answers come, and I'm able to direct them and guide them in ways where they can feel safe and they can find the version of themselves that is already healed, the version of themselves that is able to be who they really are and not worry about what they are gonna say, who people that don't actually know them or have their best interests at heart, or are even able to carry them, are even able to sustain how beautiful they are becoming. And that's a beautiful thing when I can see that, and I want that for you as well. So if that's you, I have an event coming up. I'm gonna have all the details below. You don't want to miss this virtual event. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna transform your life. We're gonna have quality time together, and I'm gonna help you become unstoppable. I'm gonna help you grow and be able to look at areas in your life that have been neglected for a very long time. So if you're interested, all the information is below. I'm so excited for you and for me. So I'll see you at the event very soon.